Alright, so we're back playing some more Terraria, obviously. That's all we can play. Wait, why don't I have anything in this accessory slot? Did I make a terrible mistake at the end of the last episode? I don't even know. Something's supposed to go here. Oh yeah, true. Spectre boots. That's what's supposed to go there. Can we upgrade these? Let's see. Anklet of the Wind usually is like super difficult to get. Yeah, because we need cloud pieces and we need some more spores. So we can do that today. But today, I was planning on doing some more bosses. Namely crabulon. Oh, it's nighttime. We can do a blood moon. Because this bad boy lets us summon any event that we want, whenever we want to. So we're going to go ahead and do that, just so that we can get some nice blood moon action. I don't know what exactly spawns differently, but it's always nice to check out and just see, you know, what can we get, what'll it be like. And, you know, more money's always more money, so definitely worth it. As well as more grasshoppers. Boss spawning potion might be a good idea, though. Ah, yes, the blood orbs. That's right. We definitely need blood orbs. This is a good idea. Fighting these is a great idea. But yeah, I'll just cut this and see, you know, if there's anything actually interesting that spawns. We'll be back, but pretty much just for the blood orbs, I'm pretty... What the heck are you? You will suffer. What? What? I can buy one of him. I don't need you, sir. I already have one of you. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's buy one of these really quick. Get back to killing some nice enemies. Oh, we do have a special enemy over here. What is over here? Ah, yes, the groom. Alright, so that's probably the extent of the event, is all of the normal blood moon event enemies. So yeah, we'll just get some blood orbs for some calamity crafting later. Alright, so we made a little bit of an arena, and we got all the stuff we need to craft the summoning for crabulon, which is the sprout, which is just 50 glowing mushrooms. And then we also have enough. Oh yeah, I was gonna turn death mode on, honestly, because it was feeling a little bit easy. We'll see how we feel after trying one boss with death mode on. But yeah, I was feeling a little bit easy, just saying like, oh, we're at the power level in which we can fight a boss. Well, the boss is easy. I wanted to do the 50% more HP just so it's like, you know, we actually have to fight the boss a bit more, but it wasn't really changing that much. And it was kind of feeling bad that it wasn't changing all that much. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna turn on death mode, which I just did. And we're gonna fight Eater Worlds now before we fight Crabulon, just because we're here. And these are non-consumable because of Calamity. Not sure if it's gonna work though. Alright, maybe death mode's a little bit too much. I don't know. There's not that much we can do like to increase our damage. Even though I feel like there probably isn't. We'll see if that's easier with death mode off. Just to gauge just how easy it is. Also, this guy is like a permanent NPC, and I'm very confused as to why he was glowing and trying to murder me. Or not really trying to murder me, but like glowing and gave me a death threat when I talked to him. But yeah. So maybe death mode isn't the angle, just because I hate death mode and I guess it hates me. And there's no benefit for death mode anymore. Because there used to be a benefit where if you were in death mode, you had an even higher chance to get rare items, such as like Malachite from Plaguebringer. But I think they just got rid of it entirely. So it doesn't really matter anymore. Also, the fall damage seems insane. It might just be because we're using some head stompers, which, I mean, if we land full throttle, we get 537 damage. sorry, 537% damage, which is kind of nuts. Like 5 times, we'll say, whatever weapon we happen to be using at the time. That's pretty good. We're gonna skew our numbers a little bit by fighting crabulon, but it's fine. It's just crabulon. Alright, so here's our arena. As you can see, if we had more seeds and more time, obviously, it would look a little bit better just because it would actually be glowing mushroom, but it's probably glowing mushroom enough to work. He's bugged. Cool. Nothing like having your boss bug right at the start. I mean, we did get 100 damage hit in right at the start, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, it was probably just our, how we were feeling against certain bosses, and definitely not how we were doing in general, because this guy he is tanking. And we're not even in death mode anymore. So yeah, definitely just how we were feeling against current bosses, and not challenge bosses. Because we don't really have to be fighting this guy. I wish that would attack in the direction that I was clicking instead of the direction I was facing. Personally, just my personal opinion right there. Yeah, I don't know how good we're gonna be doing here. I think we'll survive just because of the risk of rain stuff, but other than that, we were probably kind of screwed here. Although if it wasn't for the risk of rain stuff, I wouldn't have 50% more boss HP, so there's that. Almost got a crash, that's cool. And we got a new record with another dead leg, which honestly not that great. We'll use it anyways, just because can't turn it into anything else. I wish there was a reroll function. That would honestly be pretty nice. We should open this just to see, like, if it gives us something good. We'll get rid of some stuff that's not really that necessary. Alright, treasure bag, open. We got that, which buffs our adrenaline, I think. And we didn't really get anything that's good for our class specifically, so we're just gonna go straight on over and fight the Eater of Worlds. I don't think we're quite, like, I don't know what we could get to make our damage a little bit better against this guy. I think it's just because he has that bonus health, and so each segment has all that extra HP. We're kind of just screwed permanently. Maybe once we get enough half kills on him to get enough stuff to buy some upgrades. Actually, he didn't drop anything. That's actually worth noting. He dropped nothing. So we gotta kill him to get the drops. Interesting. So crabulon is a crab and its mushrooms, a love story. It's interesting how creatures can adapt given certain circumstances. Crabs and mushrooms. It's crazy. Alright, so if we look at the boss log, we do need to do the acid rain at some point, but that's more of a rogue event in my opinion, so it's not really that necessary to be doing. Now there is one more thing that we can do to get better weapons to be able to fight Eater Worlds, and that is to go and find our like tech room. And I know where the tech room is because it's always in the same spot. The first tech room is below the sunken sea somewhere, and I'm guessing it's somewhere around here, just because I've seen it in T-Edit, because, you know, I've seen it in T-Edit. I can't really say anything else. It's probably the most, like, the second easiest to find one, because there's one here. There's one that's always right here. There's one somewhere in the jungle, which is difficult to find. And then the last one is somewhere in the ice biome, which is even more difficult to find. So those two will usually take T-Edit to find, even if you have the time to spend, which is kind of annoying. You just have to look around for it. And it takes forever. Like, even with dual wielding pickaxes, it takes an eternity. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to head on over there, and we're going to grab the materials required to make that little station and then research all the stuff needed. It'll take a little bit of time because we have to generate some energy capsules and then use the energy capsules to do the research. But yeah, I'll show you guys what the setup looks like, and yeah, we'll see this adventure get a little bit closer to being able to actually kill this boss, because holy cow, does it somehow require like a decent amount of effort. We passed it. Alright, so we're here. As you can see, it is right where I predicted, somewhere around this area. And you can tell that it's the right one because it's multiple spheres connected to each other. If we go around here, there's also these repair bots which exist, and those only exist in the bigger ones. So we got this area right here, and this area is only in the bigger biome one. We'll call it a biome one. And then you always have these little bits that you need to pick up. We'll drop those. These are called navy plates for this one specifically. Each one will have a different name for it. So you have to figure out your specific name pretty much. But they're used to make just like you know, tier specific equipments. And obviously this one is for all of your pre-wall of flesh equipments, which is very nice to have right now. Hopefully it'll give us the power spike to be able to kill how am I not dead? To be able to kill Eater Worlds, because somehow he's giving me a pain. I guess it's just because I have no piercing weapons except for the Ball of Hurt. Ball of Thorny Hurt. Oh, we can actually kill the spiders now. That's new. Oh, and they give batteries. Oh my goodness. That's actually busted. We want that. These batteries are really nice because they take a while to actually, like, craft. And you need to craft quite a few of them with these right here. And then once they're crafted, you can do all of your super special stuff. So the strategy for killing these guys is literally just not do that. Don't dash on accident. Place some blocks in front of them, and then just drop down and beat them up with a pickaxe. Just like that. Destroyed. And now your eardrums are happy again. But remember to open up your chest, this chest, and get your plating and all that money, and some heart breach potions. Alright. Now we head up to the other ones. I did not know you could kill those guys. I honestly had no idea. They probably added it more recently. But make sure you get your power cell factories because they generate the power cells. Sure, it takes a little bit of time, but they generate power cells for free. Literally no cost, it just takes time. Alright, so now once you got that, you just beat up these two guys, and boom, you got it. Just like that. So now those guys give circuitry, which is nice, and what you're looking for is a Draydon's log, and as well as a schematic. I don't think you need the Draydon's log, actually. I lied. Draydon's log. Yeah, you don't need the Draydon's log. That's just for, like, lore stuff. So it's talking about this area that they were specifically doing stuff in. Which I don't know if I can exit it. Oh, okay. Weird. But yeah, that's just some cool lore. I think the lore is pretty cool. So as you can see, they also captured a little bit of the area and put it into a tank just to keep it safe. But yeah, let's head back home and deposit all of this stuff except for this and this. Yep. And these. For the power cells, do we need them for crafting anything? I don't think we do. No, we don't. For these, we want to craft the Codebreaker base. So we just want to keep the name there. So like Codebreaker. Can you get out of here, please? I don't know how he got there. Codebreaker base. There we go. And then we also want... I don't think we need anything else in addition to it. But basically, as you do research, the Codebreaker base gets more and more advanced. Oh, we need the computer. Okay. I was wrong. We need the computer. Advanced display? No. Decryption computer. Oh, which requires wires. Okay. Well, that sucks. So this destroys my entire plan. But we can always start crafting some nice power cells. So the power cell farms are pretty much just, you place them down, break any torches, you place them down, and then they just, I guess once we're capable of generating them, they just start generating them. So as you can see, it 3D printed some power cells, and now we can take the power cells, and we have it. So it just takes some time, and then they just print, which is very nice. We'll keep this schematic here just so we don't forget about it. But yeah, I think the only thing we can really do now is look at what we could possibly do. Like, we could just fight another boss, obviously. But if we wanted to kill Eater of Worlds, we would have to, We'd have to get some potions, I guess. So let's try it with some potions. Vanilla, of course. So regen, iron skin, endurance. Is there a wrath potion? Probably not. Alright, let's see what calamity potions we could get. Greater danger sense could be good. What does Dryad debuff give us? She just got rid of it. Okay, power of nature. Cool. I don't think that's what we're wanting. Arc Tesla could be good. And then, yeah, that's probably it. So let's see if this is enough. Let's see if this is enough to make us capable of defeating the Eater of Worlds. We could go over here, actually. Since the arena doesn't really matter against this guy. Alright, I'm being a goofball. Of course we can fight him above ground. We literally just summon him. And go above ground. And boom. Pinky. Can't give up a pinky murder. Which kind of sucks, but also, like, F? Come on, please. You're fine, dude. Okay, I'm not fine. Oh, he is enraged. Okay, it does say that he's enraged there. So he does get mad, apparently. Good to know. Good to know. There's not really much I can do. I can just, I can clear out a big space. I'm gonna do that, and then it'll be all good. Let's get some dynamite. Let's actually, okay, I'll clear out a big space, and everything will be fine, and it'll work, and it'll be great. Alright. We also didn't buff, so we could have buffed. I'm a genius. Alright, so I did it. I made an arena. We'll see if it actually helps. Hopefully it does. Yeah, I got nothing else after this. So, buff. Buff might actually make it better. Who knows? It's only been tested, tried, and true. I don't know why it would be tested and tried, but it's tried and true, that's for sure. Can you stop, like, going the exact direction that I am also going? That would be cool. Alright, we're enraged again. Cool. But he's not enraged, so it's all good. But he has like 3 heads now, and now he's in his mad boy mode. And we're actually gonna die. So we can just not, that'd be cool. Just not dying. The problem is we got all this area below us, but I couldn't get rid of any of it. I also should have gotten rid of that. I'm a fool. See, the problem is that if you destroy too much of the background, it's no longer the corruption, which is so stupid as a general idea. So making the arena bigger makes it so that the arena is smaller. It's so dumb, counterintuitive, stupid. Yeah, that's what I have to say about it. We can try this, which I know won't work. That's wall placement speed. All right, we're gonna try this. Like, we can't use this for anything, right? We can't make walls. Yeah, we can't make walls. Like, if only we could make walls. So then we could have biome walls. Genius idea. All right, we're gonna try this one last method. And if this doesn't work, it doesn't work, and we're giving up. All right, last method. Have a whole bunch of these blocks laid out and hope it works. We're gonna get some campfires. And hopefully, like, this arena is clearly wide enough. Like, it's definitely wide enough. It's just whether or not it'll actually let us not be enraged at all. Because if we're not enraged at all, then it'll totally be fine. But if we're enraged, we're kind of screwed. So hopefully we won't be enraged, and we're just gonna try it out and see. Ideally, we would be able to do this entire fight without destroying any middle segments, but that's just unrealistic. Let's be real here. Let's be real. We're probably gonna destroy some segments. He's enraged. He is enraged. So I guess he wants to fight not on the surface, which is kind of annoying, honestly. I guess all of this fight is kind of annoying. Just saying, like, the way that it's focused around is like anti-melee, very anti-melee, or at least anti the melee weapons that you'd have at this point. So I guess we're just doing it with what we got. I'm not sure if being able to get like the guaranteed hits off is a better method than going for trying to get the pen hits off. I mean, obviously with this weapon, getting the piercing hits off is really good, but I don't know if we're gonna make it. He's super enraged now. We've hit the below 50% threshold, and now he's shooting fireballs everywhere. And I can't turn left. If we can kill off some of the segments, that would be good, but not looking like it. We lost. We lost. Ugh. I mean, we're getting bonus damage against the vile spit, but it's I think like I think it's looking pretty doomed. We'd have to make an underground arena just to do it, but like 50% more HP on this guy is busted. Cause look at this, look at this. You ready for this? You ready for this? We're gonna do it first try without having the 50% HP buff. You ready? Boom. Save back. I'm not complaining about how it works. I'm just complaining about the fact that I have no weapons that are capable of fighting this type of enemy at this point in the game. Like, this is literally my best piercing weapon. Because even the flail that I got from the underwater area, you can't use that because it's not piercing, it bounces. It just bounces off every enemy. Well, that's unlucky. Honestly, we should be going down a floor just so that he's not trying to come up to the 3rd floor to fight us every time. But yeah, I think this is in the bag, honestly. We're taking like no damage from him. Okay, we took some damage from him. Yeah, this feels in the bag. We also haven't used our buff in a little bit, just because we forgot. We totally, entirely forgot. Alright, we're definitely taking some damage here at the end. But yeah, this is definitely a lot easier when he's not super buff. It is also annoying to not have the danger sense buff, which I could have gotten danger sense, but like danger sense makes it so you can see where the projectiles are a lot better. And he has nothing but projectiles in the second half of the fight. This dude is a bullet hell. Every segment launches projectiles, and then the faith is launch vials, or whatever the super deadly one is. Look at that, we got this at the end. We're gonna hit him with the stabby boy. A new record, just like that. Yeah, if we had a decent weapon for the fight, like, it wouldn't have been bad. But we didn't have a good weapon for the fight. We're gonna put this back on though, just because the other fights we will have decent weapons for. All right, so that'll be it for today's episode. We're bending the rules a little bit, just because, yeah, they're not really rules. The real rule is just that we only use melee weapons, and we're doing it. We're only using melee weapons. So we got a 15% chance to knock enemies further back on hits, which is nice, just to get that little bit of extra knockback in fights. But yeah, just to show off crabulon, loot. He could give us a true melee weapon, which is the tiny true melee weapon. Think the little tiny claws that go super fast. It's basically that. All right, so Eater Worlds can't really give us anything all that great. So not really looking for anything amazing from him, just hoping to get a decent amount of shadow scales so that we can, what do we use the shadow scales for? Oh yeah, the demon altar. So that we can make a demon altar so we don't have to walk over there every time. So let's do that right away. Oh yeah, we have to walk to it to make the demon altar, that's right. How peculiar. You have to walk to a demon altar to make a demon altar. Alright, so that's it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I made 3 in one day, which I know is quite a bit, and it definitely makes me a little bit worse gameplay-wise to be doing so much in one day, but it works out fine. You know, we bend the rules a little bit. We think, oh, maybe we could go with this type of enemy, and then you're like, oh, that's like death mode's definitely too much. And then you take death mode away and you're like, oh, now we gotta fight this boss. Yeah, it's definitely a bit crazy, but we're hanging in. We've made it. We're almost halfway done with easy mode. We've only got one more real enemy to do, which is the hive mind, and then we're right in that end stretch where we kill Queen Bee, Skeletron, Slime God, Wall of Flesh, boom, we're done. We go into hard mode, we switch over to a large map, just because it's nice to have the smaller map to progress a little bit, because we take forever to get places. Honestly, it takes forever to go places. So yeah, next place I'm going is bed. I'll see you guys later.